What's the best way to find recovery meetings? There's lots of recovery meetings out there, and really finding recovery meetings or the best recovery meetings is personal. It's an individual process, and it depends upon your preferences and your needs. So here are a few tips to help you find a meeting that works best for you. So research different types of meetings. There are many different types of meetings, including 12-step meetings, smart recovery, refuge recovery, celebrate recovery, and many more. And the recommendation is to go to 90 meetings in 90 days. I don't think that's an AA thing or a 12-step thing. I'm not sure if it should be. My experience going to 90 meetings in 90 days for me, and then also what I've seen, is that's the best way to figure out what meetings are the best meetings, because you can do as much research as possible, but really when you're actually at the meetings around different people, you kind of figure out what you like, what you don't like, which formats, because all meetings, even if they're the same meeting or the same type of meeting, like all A meetings are not the same. They're all different. They attract different crowds, and you really want to find the meetings that are best suited for you. You want to feel comfortable at the meetings. And I've heard people say that they've gone to 1 or 2 meetings, but AA doesn't work. The 12 steps doesn't work. I don't like it. I'm not like them. And part of it could be maybe they're not ready. But the other part of it is that they just went to a meeting that didn't resonate with them. So it's important to just continue going to different types of meetings until you find the types of meetings that you want, and you find the people that have what you want, the people that are doing what you want to do, their lives look the way that you want your life to look. So 90 meetings in 90 days is a great way to just go to a ton, making that commitment and just going to a meeting. Think about this. How much time did you spend on your drinking, on your drugging, on your gambling, on your sexual indiscretions, on your shopping addiction, your eating addiction? Like, you found time every single day to do those things. So most recovery meetings are an hour. So to find 1 hour every single day to work on yourself, your personal development, your recovery is appropriate. And I mean, shoot, I went to 1 or 2 meetings a day for my first 2 years probably. And I mean, most people that I know that are successful and in long-term recovery, there's a period of time at least when they're going to a lot of meetings. And the other thing with going to these meetings is that not only are you learning and becoming educated, but you're also being of service. You're giving back. You're being an example. And even if you think you have it all figured out, going to all these meetings, you get to see other people, their behaviors are either what you want or what you don't want. And if their behaviors are what you don't want, then it's like, oh, wow, I am glad I'm not like that. And wow, that used to be me. I mean, more often than not for me, man, I'm glad that's not me. Or that was me when I was 12 years old. That was me when I was 15 years old. That was me when I was in college. So I get to see myself in other people. So that's pretty cool to do. Research the different types of meetings and find one that aligns with your needs and your preferences. Ask for recommendations. If you know someone who has attended recovery meetings, ask for their recommendations. So that's another great way. And I know for me, when I first started going to meetings, I just was going to meetings. And I was talking to people and I was asking them which meetings they like. The people that had what I wanted, the people that I resonated with, I took their recommendations. And then that led to more recommendations. And that's kind of how I found the meetings that I liked. But I researched online to find meetings. And again, I was going to meetings every single day, sometimes 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And so I went to lots of different types of meetings, and it was just it was great for me. So asking people for recommendations, they may be able to suggest a meeting that aligns with your needs or your preferences. So look at online directories. There are many online directories of recovery meetings, such as intherooms.com or SAMHSA, SAMHSA, the treatment locator. And these directories can help you find meetings in your area, or if you're traveling, and provide details about meeting times, locations, the formats. And I would also recommend attend different types of meetings. Again, 90 meetings in 90 days, which means going to a meeting every single day. Attend different meetings to get a sense of what works best for you. Meetings may have different formats, such as open or closed, speaker or discussion-based, or they may be specific to a certain population, such as LGBTQ+, or women only or men only. Consider location and time. Choose meetings that are convenient for you to attend. Consider the location and time of the meeting, as well as how easy it is for you to get there and how well it fits into your schedule. My schedule has changed. I've been sober since 2011. My schedule has changed a lot, and there have been periods of time when I've gone to certain meetings and that's been part of my routine, and then my schedule changes and I just need to find new meetings. And sometimes I don't want to change my meeting schedule because I love the meetings that I'm going to or that I went to, and it changes over time. And I mean, the most important thing is that you find a meeting where you feel comfortable and supported. And it's important, in my opinion, it's important, and what I've seen, it's important to find a home group. And at the very least, a meeting that you go to on a regular basis, so that you go to the meeting, you get to know the people that are there, you're hearing them tell their story, and you get to watch their story evolve as your story will evolve. My story has evolved, and I'm going to, if I go to the same meetings over and over again, people hear my story week after week as it changes, as it evolves, and I found that to be good. And if you're going to different meetings all the time, you can kind of be full of shit. So if I'm going, so I want to go to meetings where I'm going to the same meetings and I'm seeing the same people and they're hearing my story and they can call me on my shit if I'm full of it. So keep trying different meetings until you find one that works best for you. And remember that everyone's journey in recovery is different.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comments section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.